I want to explore relaxation versus tension. So I thought maybe we can stand up and behind the chair and put our hands on the chair. And just for a little bit of a warm-up, we're going to push the pelvis forward towards the chair and bring it back. So we're standing on the feet, heels and toes, and then get the hip a little bit behind us so you feel more weight on the heel. And start moving forward towards the toes and back towards the heels. And forward to the toes and back to the heel. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. And next time stay in the center and get a sense of how your feet are on the ground. And take your pelvis out to the side and feel how the pelvis go out to the side. And there's more weight on the outside of the foot. Center and side and center. Side, center, side, and center. And keep on going from the side to the side. From side to the side. And a few more times, we're going to go from side. And as you know me, you already can pay attention how the whole side is shrinking and maybe the head is going down to the side and your whole body is helping in the movement. So it's not just the hip, but it's actually like a half a moon from end to end. And that becomes a little bit softer and easier and less of a stretching of one area. And now from the center, we're going to go forward, inside, and back, inside, and we're going to make circles with the hip. And there's the pressure on the feet changes from the back to the sides to the front. And the pressure on that the hands are on the chair also changes. Like over here, I'm really leaning, but over in the back, I'm barely touching the chair. So pay attention to all of that and change the direction of the circle. So that's a little bit of a mini warm-up. Not even 2 minutes. Excellent. We're going to warm up a little bit more by bending the knees straight forward, just tiny little bit, and we're going to lower the head and we're going to look in between the knees and we're going to come up and we're going to lean a little bit forward and we're going to exhale, we're going to bend the knees, we're going to look in between the knees, we're going to inhale and exhale, looking forward, leaning forward. And exhale again, bending the knees. Inhale, bending the knees. And exhale, bending the knees and looking down. Exhale, leaning forward. And a little bit faster, if it feels good. And come back to center and stand for a minute. And now bend only one leg and look down at the knee that's bending and come back up. And bend the other knee and feel the rotation, not just in the hip, but already in the lower back. Maybe even a little bit in the head. So when you're going down, do you look down at the knee or do you look at the opposite hand? See which one works better. I would say looking over to the wrist of the opposite arm. So if I'm bending my left, I'm looking towards my right. And if I'm bending my right, I'm going to look towards my left. Let's try to do it the other way. Bend the left knee and look to the left. What does your nervous system say about that one? Bending the right and looking to the right. Bending the left and looking to the left. Bending the right and looking to the right. Does your nervous system say, But can you make it as a choice and find comfort and ease in doing it this way? It's a possibility, right? And back into two knees bending. Coming back up, leaning forward. And already feel how the lower back and the neck are rounding when you bend, and how they are arching a little bit when you lean forward. So there is a lengthening of the lumbar and the cervical, and there is extension and contraction in the lumbar and the neck when you are leaning forward. And a few more times, and that will be the end of our warm-up. And come up into the center. Wonderful. We're going to stand for just a little bit longer. Come towards the one end of the chair. So my left foot is aligned with the leg of the chair, and my right leg is hanging out. And swing, and swing. And notice if you're swinging from the heel, from the ankle, if you're swinging from the knee, or if you're swinging from the hip joint. And play with it. Swing from the hip joint, pack, 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 pack. And rest, stand on both legs, let the weight sink and you let the body adjust. And shift again to the left leg. And now don't swing from the hip, and try to swing from the knee. Knee. Do you notice that you only go backwards and down? Backwards and down. The knee does not hinge forward unless you add a little bit with the hip. Can you notice that? Back to knee. Knee. Swing, 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 and rest. Both legs have the weight, and we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to align my right foot with the leg of the chair, and now my left leg is free, and we're going to swing from the hip. Hip, 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 right here. Chick, 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 chick. Rest whenever you need to. Good. Hip, hip, and rest. Stand on both legs. Next, we're going to try to swing from the knee. So lift the left leg, foot, and swing from the knee. Swing from the knee. Swing from the knee. Movements that you knew what to do, how to do, and now the brain maybe forgot a little bit and you have to remind it. And again, whenever you need to rest, just go ahead and rest a little bit and then come back and do it. Swing, 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 and rest. With two hands on the chair and standing in the center, we're going to lift the right foot and we're going to swing tiny, tiny little, so you can actually try to swing with the ankle. See if you can swing the foot. Most of us the brain forgot how to get down to the ankle. So first it will become like an exercise, flexing and extending, right? That's what we know how to do. We know how to do that, but see if you can slowly, with very, very small movement, get it softer and softer to become like a old hands of a clock that swings, of a pendulum that coming to a rest, rather than muscle work. And rest it, and let's try the other side. So lift the left leg and start finding the ankle, and maybe at the beginning it will be like flexion and extension, and slowly do less and less with muscle and more with gravity swinging, getting the pendulum into the center. Can your brain find it? It's not all about exercise. Exercise sometimes, or movement and functioning of movement, is not forcing things. Okay, and rest. Good. Stand in the center. Just sense for a minute how you stand. How does it feel? The space of the legs in the surrounding area. How much space does your leg and your feet take? Can you become a little bit more aware of how you're standing on your feet? Good. Standing maybe to the side again. Lift your left leg, and we're going to swing from the hip. We're going to swing 1, 2, 3, and on 4 we're going to swing it and hold. And now we're going to let go. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold. And again, swing, 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 swing and hold. My right leg is getting tired. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and on 4 now we're going to hold. Good. Let's do the other side. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4 and hold. Swing 1 from the hip, 2 from the hip, 3 from the hip, 4 from the hip and hold. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4 and hold. And last one, swing, 2, 3 and 4 and hold. Stand on both legs. See if you can let go of the chair. Excellent. Let's go back into the back of the chair. And we're going to swing the right leg from the knee down. Swing back, 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 back and hold. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4 and hold. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4 and hold. One more time. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. From the knee down. Wrong pants for showing off the leg. Ready? In. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Swing 1 from the knee, 2 from the knee, 3 from the knee, 4 from the knee, and hold. That was number 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And relax. Stand on both legs. See how it feels to not hold the chair. What's the space of your feet? How much the feet are on the ground? How much space between the floor and your feet? How steady are your legs? What is the placement of the hip over the legs? And finally, let's go sit down. That was a little bit different. Let's sit on the edge of the right side of the chair. And with the right arm, we're going to swing up and back. And up and back. So I'm not lifting it with muscle. I'm just letting it swing, 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 and let it kind of rest, find center. And now we're going to swing from the elbow. Swing, 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 swing. How is it similar to the knee and how is it different from the knee? The knee, when we swung it, it swung backwards. The arm, when we swing it, swings forward. But the hinge is the same, right? It only goes into one direction. Isn't it fun? I hope so. So when I swing like this, it's like, for me, it's like animals that go into the water and go spritz water, kind of throwing the water backwards, kind of trying to get my back wet. It's a real swing. It's a letting go. It's kind of catching the water, and before it spills, getting backwards and getting behind me. There you go. Yeah. Swing and rest. Now we're going to do elbow and shoulder. Swing. So now the elbow is going a little bit higher because I'm swinging with the shoulder and with the elbow. And as you do that, start thinking about your wrist. Are you holding your wrist tight, or are you allowing the wrist to flip and get the water and like doing This is a very ancient or very developmentally important movement. I'm resting for a minute to show you. It's like when you look at animals, like even a cat that's trying to get water, they scoop the water and they have to turn it and bring it up, right? And get it into the mouth. It's that. So let's just do that. It's the scooping and turning. It's the scooping and turning. The scooping and turning. So if we're doing it in this plane of motion, it will be shoulder, elbow, wrist, 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 shoulder, elbow, wrist. Yep, there you go. Let it go. Get the water behind you. You're not wasting it. Sorry. And rest. Let's shift our weight to the left side of the chair. I'm sitting on the edge of the left, so my left is nice and swingy, and I'm gonna swing from the shoulder. How much freedom? The bones in the arm have weight, right? So if you're not using muscles to actually do an exercise, but you're letting it go, you're letting it go, and you're giving the weight of the arm to create the pendulum. Do you go the same distance from front to back? How does it feel on the shoulder to really drop it and let it go? And let it rest. It doesn't work if you're holding the shoulder. It just doesn't work. You have to poof, then let it down. And see it as have the image of the swinging. Now we're gonna go into the elbow, only elbow, bum, bum, and swinging to the front. Elbow, elbow, swinging to the front. Elbow, elbow. Can the wrist be part of it too? Sure can. Are you hitting yourself on the shoulder? Good. And now we're gonna add the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist. So it's like you're scooping water and you're bringing it behind you, behind you, behind you. So now the elbow is going higher. Okay, and rest. Come back to the center. Find the center, let it go, let the arm hang. And we're gonna try, we're not gonna try, we're gonna do one arm after the other. So it's gonna be a swing and a swing. So what's going to happen now is that when I swing to the left, I'm going to look to see if I'm actually reaching. And when I swing to the right, I'm going to turn my head towards the right. I'm going to follow the movement. I'm going to follow the movement. So I have a little bit of rotation. Bigger rotation in the neck and smaller rotation in the lower back. And you can do it really small and slow, or you can do it a little bit faster. Notice what happens to the elbow. Where is the elbow now? When we did it directly this way, the elbow went forward. But if we are rotating, the elbow wants to go up towards the ceiling. Again, if we are swinging directly forward, the elbow goes directly forward. But if we take the head and we are rotating, now the elbow will go towards the ceiling. Right? Let's do it this way, with a swing and with a rotation. Swing and rotation. Swing and rotation. Does your fingers go into a different place now? Are they more towards the center of your back and less on your shoulder? Are you able to touch the center of your neck? Is one side rotating more than the other? And rest in the center. Close your eyes for a minute. Take a minute to kind of just observe how your body feels. How's your breath? And I want to try to take it also to the lower back and to the lower body and see how it will look. So I would suggest that we turn a little bit to the side. So my right hip is a little bit more forward and my left hip is a little bit more inside the chair. I'm going to hold myself on the chair on both sides, on the leg on the right and on the middle and the back and the left. And I'm going to swing back and up and forward and back and up. So the hip is in rotation a little bit and the leg is swinging and swing and swing, and allow the body to respond to the swinging of the leg. So if my hip is diagonal, I have room to swing my leg. Let's try it with the other leg, which is the outside leg. Let's see if that even gives him more room to swing. Make sure you're holding with both hands. So we're going to swing with the leg back, the head will go forward. We swing forward and the head will go back. Making it as little as feels safe and as big as you want to take chances, but still be in a safe environment. You're holding to the chair, but you're allowing the swinging of the leg to give a response in the upper body. And if you're very courageous, you can swing back and let go of the back arm and swing forward and immediately find the place for the arm. And swing and let go so you can make it bigger, and swing and back, 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 and swing. Now hold it up there, hold it up there, hold it up there, and let go. Let's change the angle. So now I'm sitting with my left hip on the edge and my right hip a little bit more into the chair, and I'm holding. And I'm going to start with the inside leg with my right leg. Swing and back and swing and back and swing and swing and swing and swing and swing. And one more time. And let go. Going to the left leg now. Swinging forward, the body goes back. Swinging the leg back, the body goes forward. Start small. Find it. Make sure you're holding to the chair. I don't want anything happening. And when you feel a little bit more secure and you want to be courageous, when your body goes forward, you can let go of the back arm and let the leg swing and catch and swing and catch and swing and catch. Are your eyes and head and neck responding to what's happening in the hip and the leg? Swing and catch and swing and catch and swing and catch. The next time the leg will be held, up, 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 and let go. Wow, good going. Let's go back to the arms. Swing, let go, hold it. Swing, let go, hold it. Swing, let go, hold it. Swing, let go and hold it. Swing, let go, hold it. And one more time. Hold it. And rest. Put your hands in your lap. Bring your fingers inwards and the elbow out. And now relax the elbows and relax the hands. And maybe allow your eyes to go close, shut, close. And just follow your breath. And kind of rehearse how it felt to swing from the hip, how it felt to swing from the knee, how it felt to swing from the ankle, and how did it feel to swing from all three together. How did it feel to swing from the shoulder? How did it feel to swing from the elbow? How did it feel to swing from the wrist? And how was it to combine all three together? How was it to rotate while you swing? How was it to be in straight line without rotation? How did it feel on the right side of your body? How did it feel on the left side of your body? And how do you feel now? And slowly open your eyes and smile to yourself and to the world. And I'll see you next time, and I thank you very much.